Hi, everyone. This is your girl, Tiffany, your host, owner, and creator of TheMIXX. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. I would like to say, and I know you guys are probably wondering why I have a map appearing, and I'll get into that soon. But I just wanted to say and touch on yesterday on my R.Kelly appeals attorney post. I just want to say thank you to those who commented, whether you are a subscriber or not. You are more than welcome to comment on my post, videos, whatever the case may be. Just keep it respectful and we can agree to disagree and keep it moving or just dead it, So, but nevertheless, it was a great conversation. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything. I'm not an attorney or anything like that. However, I do have an education in the legal area um, from a civil side, but I've taken several constitutional and criminal law courses relating to criminal law, um, formal education. I've taken that in school at a college level, associate's level. So, and those courses were facilitated by judges and attorneys. So, again, as I stated in the previous video, this is TheMIXX, and I'm coming to you all with subject matters, topics, mixture of that sort of thing, discussions, research, commentary, my opinion, my reviews, and things of that nature. And all of that is welcome as well from those who are viewing and passing through, and those who are subscribing. But good stuff. Thank you guys for listening to my video yesterday, and thank you for chiming in to those who did. And just check out some of my responses. I'll do my best to continue to respond to comments as they come into play on whatever post or content that I provide or produce, or also on in my community section as well. So the map. Okay, this is sort of in connection with yesterday. And as I stated in another video, I'm not here to argue someone's guilt or innocence. I'm not here for that. And when I provide content on cases like R. Kelly or maybe Bill Cosby or Tory Lanez or whatever the case may be, I'm doing it from an appeal process. I don't know if in the future I'll be following a case from day one. I don't know. I might change my mind. Might do. Nevertheless, so I'm not here to argue guilt or innocence. I'm just here to go over the process and the fairness of the judicial system from a law enforcement perspective, from a prosecutorial perspective, from defense attorneys, public defenders, whatever the case may be. All of those and judges and all of those key players that make up the entire judicial system, along with the policies and rules, regulations, laws that are in place. So you see this map, right? This is a map of the United States of America, and it's governed by every state is governed by what? The Constitution. So and this is all public information too. So we're people of the United States of America. We have constitutional rights, right? There are 10 amendments to focus on in terms of our rights and what the citizens of the United States have in that area. So, but I'm going to focus more so on amendments 5, 6, and 8, and that is more so not 5, 6, and 8 is 4, 5, yeah, 6, and it's really what is it, 4 through what 8, but I'm going to focus on number 4. Let me just go through them. The Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution states it prohibits unreasonable search and seizures and sets out requirements for search warrants based on probable cause. But basically, what this means is that um, the search and seizure has to be reasonable, and there are rules and processes for law enforcement and for those in that field to follow. And if it's not, then it's unreasonable. Um, Fifth Amendment sets out for indictment by a grand jury, and eminent domain protects the right to due process and prohibits self incrimination and double jeopardy. And in my opinion, what this means is pretty much that what it states. um, if you're going to be indicted for a criminal act, it has to go before a grand jury. There are rules that are in place, procedures that must be followed by those who are facilitating this, and law enforcement, prosecutors, grand jury jurors, DAs, state's attorneys, the key players, they all have a role. The judges, they all have a role in with this amendment, number 5. Number 6 protects the right to speedy public trial by jury, to notification of criminal accusation, to confront the accuser, to obtain witness, and to retain counsel. So you have a right to counsel. That's the Sixth Amendment. And 7 provides the right to a jury trial and civil lawsuits. 8 prohibits excessive fines and excess bail, as well as cruel and unusual punishment. So these are pretty much the main ones, and I think there's a few others, but I'm not going to go into that. And I didn't get into details for each one, but it all will make sense as I continue my commentary and research and reaction opinions on the R.Kelly appeals case, and also on the Tory Lanez appeals case. So I say all that to say we live in the United States of America. That's why I have this map appearing, and all have rights, whether you're guilty or innocent. We all have rights. Through the good, bad, and ugly, we all have rights. So, and these rights are governed by the Constitution of the United States of America. Is it done fairly across the board? Absolutely not. And that's why I'm here to give my reaction, my commentary on as to why I believe in my opinion, or based off of my research, or based off of my experience, or based off of developing information, most importantly, based off of how either law enforcement, the DA, the state's attorney, how they initiated charges and prosecutorial actions against whatever defendant, and was it done fairly? Was it done properly? Were procedures followed? Was there something ignored? Was there something intentionally or unintentionally omitted? So that's all part of the Constitution. That's how the law's supposed to work. Things supposed to be working according to the process, procedures, rules of law, everything that they have in place. However, if the key players are not acting ethically, um, then that's when there's a problem. Or when the key players are not following due process or the rules and um, procedures, then that's when we have a problem. So, yeah, again, I'm not here to argue guilt or innocence. And I thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Um, all I have to say is know your rights. And, it should be the law and the process should be applied fairly across the board. But is it? No, it's not. Absolutely not. And there are instances where there's legal loopholes to overturn decisions and things of that nature. It's just so much. It's kind of complex. If I could, describe it, it's pretty complex. But that's why you have so many different key players, and that's why you have an appeals process. So that's that. Enough said with that. And this is my last time basically stating I'm not here to argue guilt or innocence. I'm just here, again, like I stated, to go over the appeals process and fairness. Did the defendant was it a miscarriage of justice? Was the defendant was his or her constitutional his or her rights violated under the United States Constitution? Were there any constitutional violations? That's basically what it is, you know. So let's continue to keep the discussion going on these subject matters. Again, everyone is welcome, even if you're just tuning in just to be tuning in and have not subscribed. But however, while you're here, do hit the subscribe button, do share, do like, like, share, subscribe to the mix. I am your host, owner, and creator, Tiffany, and I will talk to you guys soon. I hope this is making sense, but nevertheless, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.